Hi, my name is Edidi Ondandele. I'm a graduate of civil engineering. I graduated from University of York. That's where I studied. And I'm from Akwa Ibom State.
Okay.
It's Mekwo precisely. But I grew up in another part of Akwa Ibom State called Oran. So that's I'm currently serving
Okay.
as a core member in Ekiti State. We care precisely. I'm teaching anyways. That's my PPA.
Okay.
And I will not say I will say I don't like it. I will say I like it because I will say I don't like it in a way that that's not what I was expecting. But I will say I like it because there are a lot of things that I've learned. I've learned so many things teaching. I've learned patience. I've learned trying to ensure that you break down complex things into brief where the student can understand. So that's
Thank you.
that.
Okay. What inspired you to study your course, and what was your journey like before NYSC?
Hey, what inspired me to go into civil engineering, to go into engineering
Yes.
precisely? Okay, I grew up. I grew up from this thing, a simple family, and I noticed that I find myself repairing stuff at home. That was just my passion. I find myself repairing stuff. I find myself being able to bring my imagination into reality. That's what I love doing. I don't like reading. I don't like literal books, right? I don't like literatures. That's why till today I don't read novels like that. So I discovered that I like repairing charger, some electronic gadget at home. That I'll dismantle them, fix them back, find the fault, and right from my nursery, not right from my primary school to my secondary, that's my SS. No, to my JS1, the subject I knew that I was good at was only mathematics. I didn't know how to speak good English or write English well, even up to my SS3.
Wow.
Many people don't do that. Even up to not my SS3, my SS2. So what I knew I was good at, when I enter SS, I knew I was good at physics and mathematics. So that's actually engineering related stuff. So I just discovered that those are my passion, those are my strengths. Why not build my life around things that I'm good at, not go over to things I'm not good at? So that's one of the things that defined my pursuit, why I study civil engineering. My student journey, is it from primary?
Yes.
It's been a whole lot of a thing, ups and downs, and trying to compete with other students. And right from my primary, I've never been on the top class. We are always down. The only thing I just told you that the only thing I was good at was mathematics. English, none. I wasn't good at reading any literature or any book. I wasn't good. So I just know that if you give me maths, I know this is what is going to be. I know how to walk away with maths. Because I don't need to memorize them. That was always my picture.
Yes.
I don't need to memorize those texts there. All I just need to do is just this. X plus this gives you this. X plus this gives you this. I resolve it, get the answer. I enjoy it because I don't need to grab. I can actually solve the problem for like 3-4 pages without even have to memorize anything. Just to know how the logic is, the procedure about that. So from my primary I was not good. They keep beating me. My mom keep spanking me because I was not good. And another thing, I was this playful kind of a person. Even me, I didn't even think I would be this serious in life. I was so playful. I need to be sincere. I was so playful that every time that I go to school, I must make sure that I come back with my clothes either torn or dirty. So that was the kind of life I was living from primary. I moved with that kind of mindset to my secondary. So I think it's in my GSS1 to it's GSS1 that actually came. GSS1 first term I was third, second term second, third term first. That was the only class I knew I got to that level. Others 11, 12,
Yes.
7. That was just
That
the level.
range.
That range. But if it is math, just make sure that I just know that I'm going to have math very well. That's why one of the time when they need people to represent our school for mathematics, I was one of them. But other
That
aspects they
course.
will not come. You get that. So my journey in school has been a process of learning.
Mm.
That's, I'll call it a lot, because you get to be disappointed most times that you try things are not working. You get to be frustrated. You get to look down on yourself. You are not reading books like the other children are flying colors on other books. You are not. And funny enough, my handwriting was not something to write home about. I had a very poor handwriting. I was beaten every day. They bought a whole book of to learn how to write.
Wow.
Still,
No changes.
no changes. You know, I was frustrated somehow, especially from my secondary school.
Yes.
I was frustrated. I just thought that this is not for me. Am I going to make it? I had a lot of inferiority complex because of that. I thought that I cannot major with some person. So now the journey changed in my SS3. Do you know where it changed? It changed when I applied for JAM.
Wow.
I wrote my first JAM, and
Pause. If you are watching this video right now, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Now, let's get back to the video.
then the score I had was not able to get me to engineering. My mind was that I want to become an engineer. Any kind of engineer you put me right now, I'll function very well. Any aspect of engineering. You put me in mechanical, electrical. You put me in the only one I know I will not work well, because it has to do with chemistry. It's going to be chemical, petroleum and petrochemical. But anything that does not have to do with chemistry, it has to do with mechanics, mathematics,
physics,
and all those stuff. Don't worry, you find it there. Is it aggregate engineering and all those bits? Is it aerospace engineering or aeronautics? I will be good as long as it's something that has to do with ensuring that you create something in your mind and you ideate it, you form a mathematical model around it, you design it and bring it to reality. You are in to go for that. So when I applied for JAM, road JAM, I passed the JAM. I had the cut of my above the cut of my, but I did not have admission. I did not have admission. So it was now a talk of war that it's either I sit down to read or I'm not gonna make it to engineering. So I decided that this thing need to change. That's when I knew that I could read. The only thing I knew very well I could do was solve math. That's when I knew I could read chemistry, somehow I understand. That's why I knew I could read English. I understand. Because it was just 4 core subjects.
Yes.
Use of English, mathematics, physics, and chemistry. That's why I knew that I can read, because I remember in secondary school that every time that my chemistry teacher teaches chemistry, I'll be sleeping. I do not understand chemistry. It was abstract. It's not something relatable. You know that chemistry is obviously an abstract subject. It's something relatable, but you are telling me this react with this. It's something I cannot relate with. So I like something that, physics is something that you can relate. Your reaction, it's physics that help you walk. You calculate the reaction of your leg and all those stuff. That the ability for your chair to carry you is because the seat is able to balance the reaction you are putting on the seat. So you are able to see those things. You put balloon, you leave it to fly. All those things is something you can do. It's daily activity, something you do every day. So my journey changed when I started. As I said, when I prepared for that JAM, I read. I think that's the time I knew that it's just that I don't have any other person. It's just me, myself, and I. That I have to prepare for this. And if I don't make it, another thing that pushed me is that Another thing was, okay, others have gone to school, I'm still left.
Mm.
I didn't even like that.
So
That was
that seemed like a drive.
yes. So that was one of the drive.
Mm.
But the major drive was that I need to enter engineering. I didn't want another course. I needed civil engineering. I needed engineering. So I settled with civil engineering based on some other things that I probably might not want to hear them out right
Yeah.
now. But they were other things I that informed my decision.
Mm.
But if I want to change to any other engineering, the engineer I wanted to go for was for computer engineering.
Wow.
Yes, was computer engineering because in my school in secondary I was the best in computer.
Computer based.
I was the best,
Mm.
overall best in computer because every time it's not in the theory. People will be good at theory, but in the practical aspect of computer, you see all those stuff they were doing in the computer lab or every other student were finding difficult. It was just something simple for me. Very, very simple. I was every time they have something to do in the lab, computer lab, maybe wiring, maybe they have something to do, maybe we have external that is coming,
Yes.
someone to represent them, I was the one they would call.
Mm.
I remember that I used to stay in computer lab. See you, everybody would go. I would stay like extra 2 hours in computer lab. I was enjoying what I was doing. So that was one of the things I wanted to go for computer, but I changed my mind. Even to today, this computer driven. So computer driven. That's why I even went to even learn programming language.
Oh.
Yes, because I still want to keep that drive going. You get. So that's where my journey changed. I've been to study, and I went to university. I had a friend that we studied together. I discovered that one thing I discovered that I can improve myself mentally. That's what I discovered. That I could improve myself mentally if I sit down to read. I discovered that I'm able to understand things, that my vocabulary changes and every other thing. I said,
So this is what I've been missing.
This was the secret. The secret was that I needed to sit down
and read.
And I did not have that kind of compulsion. I did not have it because I was this. If you want to talk about temperament, I'm a sanguine. Sanguine, you don't see one place, everywhere at the same time. So I was playing around with a playful kind of person. So my journey changed when I made a decision to sit down and read.
Wow.
Study for myself. And one of the things that changed my journey is curiosity. That's one of the things I discovered that when there is a problem or there is something, an information I don't know, I want to know it.
Yes.
That's why I tell somebody, is it in finance? I have an idea in finance. Is it in medical, in medicine? I have an idea. Is it in politics? I don't have too much idea. I'm already is it in sports now? But is it medical, finance, and some other things? I have an idea because whenever something rise, I want to go and read about it to know why is this, why is that.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Can you share a memory of what you thought university would give you back then?
Don't worry. We have these expectations that school is the way how to
succeed.
Financial success. School is somehow a way, but our traditional education rather, it's not the way. So what school will give you is the certificate and they know how to be an employee. And be an employee, I don't know of anybody that is financially free as an employee. I don't know of anyone. If you know of anyone, you can let me know. But from my bit of research and study, I don't know of anyone that is financially free. They can attain financial stability, but financial freedom you cannot attain it as an employee. You cannot. So we had this expectation: go to school, you have a better life, your standard of living will increase, your standard of living will increase. We got to school and we discovered that it's actually not that. It's actually not that. So we had this expectation that my expectation that when I enter school 2017, from my own planning, I suppose not to be serving now. I would have been done serving already now, because my course is 5 years. It's not even up to 5 years. It would have been 4 years and a half. So if I had entered 2017, 2018, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, I would have been done with school. But I graduated, guess what, 2024.
Wow. Why is that?
Huh?
Why is that?
It's Nigerian system.
Okay, the delay in
The
education.
delay, strike, and then we will not say Nigerian system. 1 year was taken away from us because of COVID.
Yes.
We stayed home 1 year, complete 1 year because of COVID. So if you remove that 1 year, let's say I would have graduated 2022. But I graduated, I received my certificate. Received my certificate. It's April, not my certificate rather. My statement of result. It is April 2024. That is there. So, you had made plan that so year, by year, things did not work out the way you planned. It's not that a lot of times we say, oh, it is the lost plan. But come on, stop attributing bad things to God. We should, I know it's good to ensure that we don't overstress ourselves by, stop attributing. A lot of times we keep attributing bad things, something that would have been avoided. It's even, it's the Lord's will. Who told you? Who told you that the Lord likes when someone is delayed? Who had informed us that God likes it when someone is delayed? That you were supposed, okay, if God had liked it, the children of Israel, sorry for bringing in,
yes,
the children of Israel, God wouldn't have told the children of Israel, you have encamped on this mountain for too long. God himself does not like delay.
Initially, he wanted them to leave.
He does not like delay. It's not in his plan to keep you in a spot. But it's just like, because when he has to do with planet Earth, God is limited in his jurisdiction. It's not that he cannot do it, but because he had handed over the earth to man. So a lot of things that man does will affect another man. So we understand that the bad government affected us. How will you? Because I knew that when I was in school, almost every semester, ASU was going for strike. Almost every semester. I remember we went for strike for almost 6 months. That's a semester.
Yes.
Semester is not even 6 months. Semester is 4 months.
4 months.
So that's a semester and another one. So you see, so every semester we were going for strike. So that's what God is doing.
Wow. And what were your biggest expectations when you first entered school?
Biggest expectation? What do you mean like that? Okay, what I was expecting to be that I finish school, bam, quickly, I'll have job, and then I just discovered it's not like that. That to really make it now, it was better then when we had few people on ground, but currently the labor market is clouded. If I want to make, when I entered school 2017, I did not actually start 2017 because our session started ending of 2017. When I started school, I had admission 2017, but I started school 2018, January 2018. So when I entered school, I sat down rather to do this analysis. I'm a kind of person, I think more with numbers. That's why I'm planning to take maybe a course on data analysis, because that deals with numbers. I think more with numbers. So I sat down to analyze that in my state alone, 1 year, they have graduated in my department, graduated like 100 students in a year. So multiply by the number of states we have in Nigeria. How many states we have? 36. That's 3,600 students. Before I came to school, civil engineering, I've been in the system for more than 10 years.
People have
graduated. So we have let's say 5 years, people that graduated 5 years are still there, they don't have a job. That's like 2017.
Combining with the current one.
You combine that, you have cumulative cumulative number of persons that are still unemployed.
Wow.
Which means the labor market is crowded. And then when you get this understanding, you now tell yourself that it's true. The labor market is crowded. I don't think it's crowded like that. Another person will come and tell you, God will make a way. I'm telling you, see, if God will make a way, He will make a way for everybody together.
Yes.
Because I know we believe in grace. True. But the person that has gone ahead of you also have grace too. So God will be so unfair if He creates way for you, does not create way for the other person.
Exactly.
And there's no space to accommodate everybody as we are talking now. So if you take most companies, they have a lot of engineers, people that have been in the field. I saw unemployment. They are looking for someone that have 10 years of experience. How do I just graduated have 10 years of experience? You see?
Yes.
Now, so the labor market is out there. And when I discovered that, my expectation was shattered. Because I knew that just graduating alone is not enough. So another question that came to my mind: what can I do to maybe have an edge over others? What can I do to have an edge over others? I discovered that you need to know what others don't know and do what others are not doing.
Yes.
And that is what I am striving at currently. Because getting there, I'm telling you that it gets to a point that we are having more masters degree holders now currently. We are having more PhD holders now. So you have people that are doctors. And see they are unemployed.
Yes.
I know someone that is a master degree that is unemployed.
Wow.
And you that just have BSc, engineering, because Bachelor of Engineering, not BSc, Bachelor of Engineering, and you think you have an edge over someone that have master.
The journey is still far. Was there a moment you felt the whole system is failing us?
The whole system?
Yes. Tell us about that aspect.
The thing hits me. The whole failure of the system hit me when I was in year 2, year 3. That's actually when somehow lost hope in Nigeria system entirely, both the education system, the governance, everything. Because let's look at it. Let's be realistic. I'm not trying to be sentimental yet. I'm trying to work with numbers. So I say, let's look at numbers, because I have a mentor that says, pay attention to the number. The number speaks. Yes. So when we pay attention to the numbers here, we collect all the data. People that have graduated, people that are unemployed. High unemployment rate. With professional courses, I'm not saying other courses that because there are a lot of courses we know that these people, in how many years they might not have, even if they are employed, they are not employed in what they study.
Yes.
You will not be employed for what they study. You might be another thing. So, like mine is a professional course. There have been infrastructures everywhere in Nigeria. You get it? And the whole system, you now look at the government and not considering you, and you just know that the government has failed us back to back consistently. And with this, I'm not saying I'm just sentimental here. I'm just saying we are working on numbers. The government has failed us. This came in, unemployment has not dropped. Another came in, unemployment has not dropped.
Recession, everything.
You understand? So when I sit down to analyze things like this, I feel bad, not just for myself. I'm considering the generation to come, the children I'm going to bring forth. A lot of thoughts are running on my brain. How am I ensuring that? What am I going to put in place to ensure that they are not afflicted with the failure of the system? Because the failure of the system is there, is visible. It's just of recent that in primary and secondary, nursery, primary and secondary curriculum have been revised rather.
Yes.
For how many years? It's just of recent.
Yes, I saw the news.
I am telling you that curriculum, the last time it was, I think it was written 2003. Till today, they are using curriculum that was written back then. We are not improving. We are not moving with the trend, because we have what we call there's what we call times and season. If you know, there is time. You know, for example, when there is time to plant and you are not planting, don't expect to harvest when you did not plant.
Yes.
So we had ages that we passed. We have the agrarian age, where we were focusing on agriculture. We have the industrial age, where we were focusing on coming in to do work and get paid. We have the age of technology, industrial age we are currently. But we did not shift to follow that age. We were still in industrial age for long. There are a lot of things that we are doing that are supposed to be automated. Why stress people go through that thing where there is a system, where there's something that can help you get this thing done, while you are focusing on improving your life on another aspect? That is why, yes, it is true that Nigeria is in the third world class.
Yes.
It's because we are not improving, we are not following the trend. There's what we call industrial trend, there's what we call industrial trend rather. Yes, because every industry has their own trend. There were times that this smartphone was not there. Now, because now smartphone are coming to make things easier, and you are still sticking to those button phones there. That's what Nigeria is currently doing. There have been an improvement, there have been an advancement in the world entirely, but we are not shifting. And when we are shifting, now we just decided to shift. We are shifting late. Why others have improved, we are just shifting now. How are we going to follow up? Okay, when we start following up, this one will not shift. Another era will come, because I'm sure another era is going to come. Another era is coming. This AI we are calling is coming to stay.
Yes.
AI is coming to stay. Blockchain is coming to stay. But Nigeria is not considering that. We are not considering that. Somehow, I don't know. I wanted to say that we have hope, but a system cannot be changed just with hope.
There must be action.
It cannot just be changed with hope, because we have there are things you need to do. We need to rise up. Sometimes we just need to start doing things and not consider the government. We just need to start putting things in place and not consider the government. If you really, really want to make it, you need to come to a point that decide that I'm going to do this. I'm not going to consider what the government is doing or what the government is thinking about it currently. Because if you want to wait for the government, it might not end up well.
Do you ever feel frustrated about strike, outdated courses, or the job market? Because
the problem I have with outdated course, I have a lecturer in school that the material he used to teach us is the material he wrote, like when he started lecturing job. You just keep repeating the material, no improvement. You just carry the material and give us. I was just, oh, these things are outdated. Why can't we improve? There have been an advancement in these things. There are new technologies that have come into the system. It's not the traditional way. That is why I keep saying that I have issue with the traditional education. There's no problem with school. No, there's problem with school. There's no problem with education. Right? Because a lot of things, when we call learning is education. Anything you learn, it's from education.
Yeah.
Because education actually means to get what you did not know. That's what education means. It's from the word induce. Educe. So educe means you learn, you are taught. Because a lot of things, your language you are being taught. I hope you know.
Yes.
The way you write, vocabularies, you are taught. So that's education. But the essential part of education that we are not, there's something we call financial education. I'm telling you, there is no school that is teaching it. There's no school. And if this kind of education is not taught, let's forget about eradicating poverty. Poverty will still linger because poverty is beyond giving somebody money. Poverty is beyond. Poverty is a mindset. Wealth is also a mindset.
Yeah.
If you don't have the mindset of a wealthy mindset, you will never be wealthy.
Someone can be given 1 million naira and still remain poor.
Definitely, because what actually makes you wealthy or rich is that you have things that keeps giving you income. That keeps giving you income. We have passive income, we have active income. There are systems, there are things you need to do, there are budgetings you need to make, there are savings you need to make, there are investment you need to make, there are a lot of things you need to put in place to ensure that you probably beat the system and ensure you create system around yourself that can help you grow wealth. But we are not being taught. What we are taught in school generally is get this, know how to write, know how to speak English well. Sometimes they measure our intelligence based on our vocabularies, how good you are with English.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I actually work with the Chinese people. Those guys, some of them don't know English
At all.
I'm telling you, I've worked with the Chinese. If you want to validate, go and check the company CRBC, Chinese Road and Bridge Corporation. Is it corporation? Yes, corporation. I was like a consultant to them. These guys are the one constructing the drainage, a particular major drainage in my state. They cannot speak English. They cannot speak English, but they are the one working. So I now understand that. Okay, I now ask, what is making them this relevant? It's what they know how to do, not the English they speak. Yes, speaking English is good because that's the lingua franca.
Yeah.
Everybody is using the language. You need to know at least the basic use of English. I'm not against that, but the things, the majoristic we use to quantify how good, how educated a person is, it's not necessary. It's not necessary because there are a level of education. I'm telling you that someone can actually be a master degree holder, PhD degree holder, and still be poor.
Yes.
I'm telling you, because there are some level of academic education, but that kind of education called financial education don't have. So when we talk about the labor market, I already explained the labor market. The labor market, the people standing on the queue.
They are much.
The people standing on the queue. I actually did. I think what was that? There was an employment that opened up. Is it immigration, custom, and this? They needed 3,000 something, and 2 million people applied.
Wow.
If you use your calculator, you take the percentage of the people that they need and the people that applied. We have like 60 up to like 70% of people unemployed. That's not even up to 50. So it means we have, if you want to use the indicators to show how good your economy is, this alone, unemployment, it shows that our economy is bad. There are things we use to check our economics: employment rates, and then the purchasing power of our currency. Our purchasing power is dying. A purchasing power is dying because there are a lot of factors around it. That's why I tell persons that if you come to engineering, I have something to say. If you come to the world of economics or finance, I have something to say. The purchasing power is down because there is how the economy works. The whole economic system works on consumption and production. We are consuming more than we are producing.
Yes.
I check, like, was it 20 years or 30 years down the line? Nigeria was the top, the highest in palm oil production. Check now, we are not in the first three. We are not even in the first four. Why? We've abandoned agriculture. We've abandoned that path. We've abandoned it. See, what makes a man wealthy is that you accumulate wealth.
Yes.
You don't jump into wealth. You pick this, a pieces here, pieces here, pieces here. You don't let go of what you have. Bring them together. They form it. But it's not like you have this and you see this one is a greater opportunity. You drop this one, this achievement. No. You keep this one, keep it growing, Build this other one. You get build this other one. Is it an economic? Is it a labor market? Labor market is crowded. It's not like we are not updated. That's one of the reasons Nigeria currency is not in the forex market. You know why?
No.
We don't have reliable economic data. We don't have reliable economic data like unemployment, like our purchasing power and all those stuff. We don't have reliable economic data. That's why foreigners cannot trade with our currencies. We cannot trade with our currency. The highest thing they do is that they come into the government and change. We do the build the change. That's changing from particular currency to another.
Currency, yeah.
So that's build the change. So is it the economy is bad? Is it the education system? I think I will say that their courses they are learning is not necessary. It's not. There are things you just know that you not use this thing. Why are you bringing it up? There are necessary things there. Is it like in my engineering world? They are improving, they are advancing. There are a lot of nanotechnology that have been brought in. There are a lot of technologies like in my this thing. Naturally, a concrete is made up of this thing. A reinforced concrete is made up of maybe a reinforced bar and a concrete. But now we have different reinforcement now. We have reinforcement that are not metallic. I discovered there is opposite rod. It is not metallic. It's not metallic. It's like a plastic, but it's strong. It has a tensile strength and compressive strength too. But you not see, you not brought into a conclusion. Because we are not improving. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. How has NYSC shaped your perspective on whether school is scam or not?
Let me tell you my story. And so, when I was in, I think that should be year 2. No, that should be year 3. I started on a good grade. I was in first class, year 1, year 2, year 3. I dropped. A GP drop. School na scam. That statement is true on one end and not true the other end.
Okay. Why is it?
True on one end and true the other end. It's school is supposed to be a citadel of education. Every aspect of education. We need to improve the standard of our living. But school is just focused on the traditional education, whereby we are taught not to question some certain things. If you question the curriculum, they tell you, who are you? You cannot question the curriculum. You cannot tell them, oh, I want to learn this and bring this in. You will not consider that. So, what happened is that I'll just start with my days in university. I just need to explain what actually happened there. So, I started school na scam because the reason that cliche came in was because there are a lot of persons that were making it, but they did not make it through their certificate. A lot of people that I know that are financially successful, even in the world at large today. A lot of people, even the wealthiest man currently, the richest man, was a dropout.
Yes.
He was. Mark Zuckerberg was a dropout. Bill Gates was a dropout. Steve Jobs was a dropout. So yes, there are conditions that surround them. The environment we work could encourage them to do that, and they succeeded in what they were doing because it was beyond going to class and doing the traditional thing. You know, we keep doing something I've been doing. I'm a kind of person I don't like routine. You keep doing that's how I know I cannot work in a bank. I cannot. Because you stay in teller, you do the same thing over and over again, over and over again. See, I'm telling you that a lot of things they are doing in bank can be automated.
Yes. When AI brings
A lot of things can be automated. A lot of things can be automated. Bring in a machine that someone can just bring his money, put it, he counts the money, know how much is inside. Deposit it for the person, if the person is. If you want to withdraw, you get there. How much you want to withdraw, right? Put the thing, withdraw, count the money, drop it for you, pick and go out. There are a lot of things. Is it to open an account, verify you can do it with your phone if it is set well. You can do it with your phone. Is it to scan? Is it to scan your fingerprint? You create a system where somebody can use their fingerprint on their phone and scan.
Yes.
And you'll be verified. So there are a lot of things that if I see routine, I want to automate it and get out and do other better things. That's why I like programming somehow. Because programming will help you that something that you know it is a routine, you can automate it. So the thing will be working, the job be doing. When this happens, do this and do this, then you go over and do. Because whenever I put routine, I'm not learning anything new. And I hate not learning something new. Because when you're not learning something new, you are stagnant, you're not growing.
You're no going back, no turning back.
Yeah. And I'm not growing. I don't like it because of that. I'm stunted. So I was saying about my NYSC journey,
Yes.
what you had revealed about even till now. When I'm teaching in school, I'll tell them, what did you know how to do best? They tell me, I tell them that you can make it in whatever you are doing. Some of them ask me, some of the students in school ask me, how will you make it as a mechanic? As maybe a car repairs.
Yeah.
I said, can we reason together? Is there a demand for car repairs in Nigeria? Yes. Everyone that owns car
Must pay.
has a tendency to repairing the car or having the car. Some person put their car under cares that maybe routine checks.
Yes.
So can you develop yourself in the essence that anyone that brings this or a car to your shop, that car leaves like a brand new car. They bring a spoiled car, it's smoking, the carburetors are not good, the pistons, the engines are not sounding well. They bring it to your shop. No matter the pay. Maybe when you are starting fresh, you might not charge them high. You do it in a way that when they get their car back to the road, sounds as if it's a brand new car. It is not as if it's you make it new again. You renew it. You buy those parts that needed to be buy. You fix it well. You know how to fix them well. You fix them as someone that is building it. Because someone that is building it, where is fixing a car, is not fixing as a repairer. You are not fixing a car as a repairer. You are fixing a car as someone that is building it. So you build some part that is not there, build it back. Some part that one, you building it. So when the car is running like it is built new. I'm telling you, will not run out of cost. I told you will not run out of cost. People want to come back because after you repair their car for them, their car run for like 6 months, almost more than 2 years without having such an issue again. Because what frustrates you more when you repair something is that after a few months, the thing you'll be frustrated because you are spending more. It keeps you on the road. But do you have people that can actually, you carry their car and they were just looking at me and say, it's true. I say, is it, you tell somebody, bring as old, no matter how the brand of the car, bring old cars, you transform it to new ones. And there are technologies that you can put, there are skills you can learn, you bring a very old car, as old as maybe 50 years ago.
Yes, and make it
and bring it brand new, remove the parts, create new parts and put, change it, rebrand it. You can even rebrand it and put your name and tell them, go with it. And they go and they are driving. You charge them, no problem. But the thing is running well. I'm telling you, there were people that will come down wherever they have to repair with you, no matter the cost. No matter the cost. So another person say barbing. I told them, ever since I came to this place, I have this fear of barbing with people because I'm thinking they'll spoil my hairline. Are you the kind of a barber that can be trusted? That you barb very well. You barb well. You know, another thing I discovered about barbing is that something that will make people like you is that you barb them well, and then when you are cutting their back hair, they are not frightened when you cut them.
Yes.
Whenever I barb with you once and you frighten me with your clipper, I'll not barb with you. And your clipper cuts me. We have trauma for that thing. You know, childhood no, we did not like barbing. You know, we were shouting. So when someone can feel very comfortable barbing with you, like you barb them where they don't have that fear. Come on, they will come back. They will come back. They might come far away. Come back. I know there are times where I'm in my hometown. I will travel to the capital city. I will not barb. I'll go back to my barber. I'll keep the hair for 3 months. I'll not barb. I want my barber to touch my hair. You see. So there are a lot of things that we need to put in place, because I just discovered that this traditional education, because that's actually the question, with all this explanation, this traditional education is not teaching us this. They are not. They are not teaching us these things. So a lot of persons are making you go all out the way to go and learn extra skills to be relevant in wherever career they want to be. It's not supposed to be so. Your school is supposed to make you relevant, not just give you certificate. But currently, school is just giving us certificate.
That was a wonderful story. Can you share one unforgettable NYSC moment that changed how you see education in Nigeria? And do you feel NYSC is still relevant, or should it be reformed or removed?
Hey, let me give my voice to that, because I'm a core member serving and leaving my home time, coming to a place that no one, and then when I was in school, they told us that Korean had assured us that even engineering students will not come to classroom. But yeah, I am in this state teaching in the class. You know, I met a doctor just of recent, and he said something that NYSC should be reformed. The reason, the purpose for NYSC, it's for at least someone to get out of his state, go to another state, learn another culture. It's so that we can bond. You know, there shouldn't be all these tribal differences. You go up to, and sincerely, even not because of NYSC, I wouldn't have known a state. Maybe if probably I don't know, I wouldn't have been in Ekiti currently. It's NYSC that made me here. It's NYSC the reason that I'm here. So if you remove NYSC from the picture, nothing, maybe something would have warranted maybe a job or something. But on just visiting now, just coming away, carry my bag and just come and start a life. No. Because it looks as if I'm just starting a life here. Just carry my bag, left my mom, come to this place, I do no one, and I start living, move, find a new church to attend, a new people, a new language, trying to learn new language and all those stuff. Maybe when I'm traveling to a place, I will just pass this state, I'll go to her. Let me tell you something. When I was coming for service, a police officer stopped us on the way and asked us, where are you people going to? We say we are coming back, or we are going to camp. Which state? I say, they say, that poorest state of the country. You know, you don't expect me to go to one of the poorest states of the country. But that was not true, as they say. I thank God, the governor and the government is trying with the states and they do other things. So I would think that because we are advancing, when you set up a system try to reform it.
Mm.
Try to, we are used to doing one thing for years. The reason has been that a in a normal Nigeria will say, oh, that's how it has always been done. Because it has been done that way, should we continue that way? Is it the right way? The question, is it the right way currently? There's something that it's right then that is not right now. You get? There's something that was right then that is not right now. It's just like before that they used to say you can just carry a woman and give to a man and a man. It was right then, it was easier now. It's not right now. Time changes, and then some things you need to change with the times. As I said before. So we are this season. I'm just saying that it should be reformed. I said I met a doctor and he said that NYSC should be reformed. In what essence? That instead of sending somebody and then putting them in a place where you just stay and spend their allowance and then go back home, why not recruit these people? Yes, it's good that they do all those training that they do in camp, no problem. After doing them, ask them to pick one thing in business you need to do. Train them on the business. Train them, let them stay under somebody. Learn the business in a place that they will be comfortable with them. And then compile all the allowance and pay them once. Let them go and start that. Because if you calculate all the allowance, one time it's more than 700,000.
Wow.
And give to one person. Go and start up a business. Empower them. And if you like, if the person likes. But one of the things is that during the time of training the person, also teach this person financial education. The reason why people are still poor is because they lack financial education. Also train them, teach them financial education. While you are teaching them this skill that we need to learn, also teach them entrepreneurial skills and financial education. When you are done with all this teaching, it might take for like maybe 3 months or so, even more than that. And then empower them at the end of the day. And let them go and start up something.
Wow.
Right? So it might not be exactly, but let the government sit down and think of reforming things.
Changing things.
Think of reforming things.
Because this has been the structure.
This has been the system ever since.
Finish school,
Okay.
service.
Do you know why? Let me tell you this. Do you know why I came from mine?
Why?
I applied for a job. You know that I applied for a job. There was an offer.
Okay.
Because where I did my IT, my boss there, when I spoke with the managing director, said that he needs somebody that will work with him. That he has somebody he has been working with.
Okay.
Because I've actually worked. That's another thing people need to do. Wherever you find yourself to work or do anything, do to your best. You don't know who will recommend you. My boss wouldn't have recommended me. Even till today, we are still talking. I remember when last he called me and said, Edidio, I miss you. If I thought you were, if I thought that you were around, this project I'm manager would have handed it over to you because I trust you to manage it. Because when I was working with him, I did put on my best. I would be analyzing, I would be calculating, and so things will not go bad. Most time I used to fight with the contractors. Because I was like this, I was the smallest, not like the small, I was the smallest engineer, the smallest person there. But I was confronting them because they need to do it right. This reinforcement is not complete, put the right thing. So he recommended me and the offer came. But the offer, the money dropped about 50,000 or even more than that. 50 to 100,000 dropped.
Yes.
Because I didn't go for sale. That's even what motivated me to go for sale. And even graduate training program now, you cannot do it with NYSC.
Yes.
Yes, you cannot do it. I have opportunity, even Shell, a lot of them. I wanted to apply. But if you don't have NYSC this thing, certificate,
because
you cannot go for it.
It's so much required.
So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm sad.
Thank you.
Yeah. So if you are asking me what I would think about NYSC, I think, yes, I love the way that they make you meet new persons. I appreciate there are persons I've met in this state. I will be grateful for life for meeting them, and I wouldn't have met everyone for a while. So
Yes.
I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the government. I'm grateful for everything. They increased our allowance to 77. I'm grateful. I'm even grateful to my state government. I say government
That
paid
is-
us and give us
that is-
allowance. So, but no, nonetheless, what we need to do is that because we are advancing, we should sit down and revise how things are being done, not stick to the traditional way.
Looking back, what do you think school really gave you? These skills, networking, exposure, or just certificates?
Give me all. Who gave me all? The
Or
network,
skills?
skill,
Oh,
he gave me all. He gave me
so
the certificate. Yeah. So I'm not downplaying the the essence of school here, but I'm saying that things should be revised, things should be improved. We need improvement in our system, especially our education system. Our courses should be worked on. Our curriculum should be worked on. There are things we are not supposed to be doing, bringing, sorting the year, cut out courses that are not relevant. Leave it. But I know I did a Buru course that till today I don't know how relevant it is to civil engineering. Yet it will be relevant to that aspect,
but in
but to
engineering,
it's not. There are things that were relevant we were not able to cut. They brought in even the programming they did not even focus on the programming that is related to civil engineering cadre. They did not focus, they just brush it. You just notice that things that are relevant, they're not focusing on it. Things that are irrelevant,
they're
that's
not
what they are
focusing.
bugging you. So the skill, I learned a lot of things. I learned communication. I learned working with people. I learned talking to people. I met a lot of persons. Even not for I'm a co-founder of a company, Circles Engineering and Consulting Limited. I got that from school. So I met the guy. He had the vision of running the company and he shared it with me. I wanted to start my own company too. I said no, that I'll match my company with yours. We start working together. I'm like an executive member of the company, like second to him currently. So currently as I'm talking, we have a project we are currently managing a two-story building, like a big two-story building.
Yes.
We are the one managing from the start to finish. We are the one doing the finishes. We do building constructions and supervisions, and even house finishes, renovations, and any other civil engineering works we do. So I wouldn't have got that if I was staying at all.
Yeah.
I know probably I would have maybe gotten another thing, but not that. So it gave me the skill, but there are a lot of skills I did not learn. I had to sit down and work on myself. You get? Yes, I know there is a place of sitting down to work on yourself. You get? You need to sit down. That one we cannot let go. No matter what somebody will give you, there are places you need to sit down and do the work for yourself. You get? So is it the network, the certificate, the exposure? I got it from school.
Wow. And if you had to talk to a 16-year-old about school, what story would you tell them, and what do you think they should change in the education system?
Me, I will need to be forgiven before I say this. Forgive me for saying this in the first place. I say that I say I keep repeating this word that some of my children will not go to school.
Okay, why?
Maybe they might go to school to a certain level and they will get out of school. What will a footballer be doing in university?
When it should go for academy to develop.
Why will you be learning the YDX? The fact is that because of we have this hustling mindset. because of how things is, that we want to do a lot of things so that we can make a living.
Yes.
No, you don't need to do a lot of things. You just need to focus on one and eat it and make it go well. Because it's because that we want to do this. You are frying puff, you are frying buns, you are frying this, you are doing this, you are doing that. It's the same you fashion designer, it's the same you launching, it's the same you this, it's the same you this. Because you are jack of all trades, master of none. There's no expertise. Because see, in the pyramid of anything you are doing in life, there is a level. Pyramid shape is that the base is big, but as you climb up, you get narrow. So if you climb up in the pyramid of whatever you are doing, there's a point you will get that there are few persons there, and when there are few people in what you are doing, you will be more relevant. So you as you are growing in the pyramid of whatever you are doing, you become more relevant because you have less people that are doing what you are doing because you are focusing on one thing. But a lot of persons, they just build a pyramid base of this one, go here, build pyramid base, build another one, build another one. They are not going up. So if you are, I know of it, you know of somebody that this child is good at basketball. If the child can read and write, get to secondary school, at least, why is even in secondary school, even when in primary, I discovered it, he will be doing basketball practice alongside with the school. He will be doing basketball if you know how to speak well. Basically, one of the education I will ensure that my children will go through when they start knowing how to write, read, calculate.
That is basic education.
That's just the basic. You know how to read and write. Because when you know how to read and write, you can learn anything. You can read from anywhere and get any knowledge. So when I know you get to a level, first education I know I will give you all my children is financial education. I will make sure that they go through it for like 1 year, back to back. Put them through different seminars, financial education. Because how I got, why I'm saying this much is I just read a book on finances, on getting to financial freedom. I just noticed that there are a lot of things I never knew. That's why I just tell myself I will never stop learning, because whenever you learn, you know what you don't know that you need to know.
Yes.
Another thing, that's another problem. Ignorance is it's a bad issue. Ignorance can kill a lot. Ignorance can kill, because you cannot find something you don't know. So knowledge, some knowledge will expose your ignorance. You say, you don't know this, and you need to know it. Yes. That's when you start driving. So I read a book by Robert Kiyosaki. I think he's the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. And a lot of things I read about that, so I know that my children, they must read that book. So those books, I'll buy them. The bit, I will not force them. I'll give them like a bit. Whoever finishes the book will have a prize. Don't put a price tag. That's how I'll do it too. Their books, I'll just know that, let them down. You know that this one, I'll just put a price tag, right? So then whoever finishes, will come and explain it to daddy, will have this money. And if anybody can do something for it. And they are fighting to get the money, but I know that I am putting something in them that they don't know they are. They will now, their eyes will now be open. They you get knowledge, your eyes will be open. So why do you force a child to be and go to university? Why his career is in football, basketball, and all those? Is in music. Send this child to music school. He knows how to sing. You should start singing. He likes playing instrument. Start focus there. See, don't do everything, just focus on one. Be good at it. That whenever they are mentioning authority, you they will mention. That's where your breakthrough comes in. You're not finding different parts. One. Eat it, because when you eat this one, others will now open up too. Eat this one. You don't need to do a lot of things to be financially free. So all you need is just one, and financial education. That's just what you need. Just one. Because how to manage, because financial education will teach you how to manage your finances and how to make money work for you. Because most times, while we take to learn a lot of things is so that we can work for money. No, how long can you keep working for money? There are things you learn. You make money work for you and make people work for you too. So if I'm to explain to a 16-year-old child, a 16-year-old child, their 16-year-old child might have finished secondary school, some of them.
Yes.
Some might have finished. I'll tell you, if only the parents will allow. Find your passion. Go for it.
Mm. If you find their passion and go
Go
for
for
it.
it.
Mm.
Go for it with the whole of your heart. No matter what they say. Is it boxing? Go for it.
Mm.
And you are just, I'm
Yes.
saying, say boxing.
Yes.
Go for it. Footballer. See, I'm telling you that you are footballers that any money that professors don't earn.
Mm.
Footballer.
Yes. You collect money weekly.
That's someone that has read books. I'm not against reading.
Yeah.
So, but look at somebody that has a career. He can. The person can read. The person, you know how to draw. Paint. Go for it.
Mm.
Have libraries of drawings.
Mm.
You know how to knit. See, there is nothing that you cannot make that progress. You cannot eat success on.
Mm.
It's just like you are just distracted. Focus. That's what is important. Just have to focus and eat it.
Thank you, sir. With all that you have been through, so would you say school is calm finally, or is it just the way Nigerian runs that make it look at one? And if you have the power to reform the education system, what is the one thing you will fight to change?
I fight to change tradition. That's what I'll fight to change. Tradition. Stop doing this thing this way over and over again. Let's find another way. What's the need of teachers to write lesson notes when they can actually get the decision on their tablet, share with their children, and they can know how to use their tablet?
Very well.
Teach them how to write the assignment and submit online. Why still maintain paper? Yes, there is need to write, but we have advanced. Let's go with it. How are we still using chalkboard when you can just bring projector, teach the children, and let them get used to this technology? But see, the fact is that to change, that's the hope. We are just hoping that we can change it. We are hoping
that we can change it.
It's just the hope. But with our system, you can change it if you have a private sector, a private school. Maybe because I know of that, you incorporate these things in while still adapting, while still working with what the system provides, but you incorporate what you want to bring in. Yes, you incorporate it in like a special education. So, okay, I don't like putting my face on something that I don't believe. Right. So, putting my face on this channel, is a sign that I believe this channel. Yes, it's a sign that I believe this channel. And one of the things I believe about the channel is the resilience of the owner of the channel. Yes, I've seen his resilience. I've seen the work he has done so far. Yes, you might say, oh, it's not very excellent. I understand. So, and then don't despise little beginning. That's just it. So there's nothing bad there. Just subscribe, like, turn on the notification button. It will not cost you any amount. All you just do, what you are just doing, that you are buying to this vision, you are giving it to this vision. When it explodes tomorrow, you will still subscribe to it. I'm telling you, you still subscribe to it. Sometimes I don't beg people to do certain things. I will beg you, but then sometimes I'll just allow you, because instead of keep begging them, you should be improving, and I know that's what you are doing. A time will come that many persons will be streaming. You have no subscribers and more likes. It's not because I am professional, like I'm praying. It's because I'm seeing the resilience. So anything someone is persisting on or focusing on, you actually get to. So why not subscribe to the channel, like, comment if you want to, and ensure that you share with others. You learn a lot from listening to person. I've actually go to the channel and seen persons he has interviewed. And the people that he has interviewed are, are people with stores.
Yeah.
So you might not get everything, but just learn few things from them. Thank you.
Very good. So finally, introduce yourself before we round up the show.
My name is Edidi Ondanelefio. Yes, I'm from Akwa Ibom State. I'm a graduate civil engineer, and I'm a co-founder of Tiakos Engineering and Consulting Limited. It's an engineering firm, and we consult. We do both engineering, construction, and supervision and consultancy. And by the grace of God, I will not forsake that. But I'm a Bible expositor. Yes, I'm a Bible. I'm passionate about ensuring that people don't interpret Bible wrongly. So I stand for the truth. I stand for improvement, and I stand for growth. Most especially, I stand for growth. So whatever, I'm a kind of person. Whatever that will make me grow, whatever it is, I will do it. So I stand for growth. If you want to describe me in one word, just call me growth.
Thank you, sir. And thank you for agreeing to the show. We celebrate your advices, messages, and everything. God bless you, abundantly.
Thank you.
It is nice to have you.
It's nice to be here because I know that even if a lot of persons are not subscribed to the channel currently, I know others will subscribe to this channel sometime. And then they might want to check the archive of what you have done, and they will see this.
Yes.
And then one or two things will drop on person, and I know for sure their life will change.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. We love you, sir.